Good afternoon and welcome to this special telecast for GJPC's IIJS Tritiya 2025. And we have with us Mr. Vinod Hayagriv, one of the leading jewelers of South India. Welcome Vinodji and thank you for your time.
Thank you, Samit.
Great. Always a pleasure to have you with us, Vinodji. So as you know, IIJS Tritiya is starting on 21st of March in Bangalore. So what are your expectations from the show?
One thing is we can't miss the IIJS in Bangalore, especially since we are here. But even otherwise, a national kind of a fair based, coming into the city of Bangalore. And I'm sure that Bangalore is like a gateway to the rest of the South India. So definitely we would be there. We would look forward for, on one side, interactions with the industry. There's a lot of changes happening from every direction. I think there is a whole lot of, what you call real dynamic, movement happening. So it's a very interesting part to be understanding what everybody else is also planning, what are they doing, what are their, future forecast of, jewelry, the design, orbit, the way in which the quantities, pricing, to trends and, try to think because there's so much innovation that is really possible. It's a crowded market, no doubt, but still innovation is possible. It's also a time for us to sit and sometimes discuss what could be done going forward, both for Krishniah Chetty as well as for the industry as a whole. Along with that, of course, there are times when I go and then I am kind of shown some products which are very unique or which they think that I would appreciate or I would like to see personally and take a decision. So it's an opportunity for me to go and see personally. I don't like to be disconnected from the industry. I like to be very much understanding what's happening. Sometimes I miss out on certain trade fairs, but I can't miss out on something like this. And this is something that I really want to be there.
Great. Vinodji, for the first time in IIJS Tritiya this year, the Select Club is launching and we have a special hall for this, the hall number 3. So what will be your advice to all the manufacturers and wholesalers who are part of the Select Club, where they are doing a lot of high design, especially for the South market?
Okay. Now, a Select is positioned as what the creme de la creme of our industry participation. I think, I've been now in other trade fairs across the world as well. And somehow I feel the Chinese have really the finest finish, the finest manufacturing capability. Now the Select Club needs to bring that kind of products. I know it is not easy. We don't have that kind of capability to manufacture or even design or create. But I think that is the goal that we need. The Select Club needs to be products of really world. Now the world class used to be Europe at one time, right? But not anymore. The Chinese have really, as much as whatever we think of the Chinese, I think the Chinese are way above, because we've been traveling around the world and we see the Chinese are so advanced. Their biggest drawback is that they're looking for volumes from every buyer, whereas in India, we can do with lower volumes and still be able to take that through. So I think Select Club needs to have that kind of a vision. I mean, all the manufacturers, all the people who are taking part need to get to that level is what I think.
Great. And Vinodji, we have seen a huge price rise in gold again at tape, and it's been that kind of a year. Where do you think this year is going? We are very close to finishing this financial year. Year on year, how do you see the business has been, and where do you see it finishing?
I don't know. It's very difficult to forecast how gold rates will move, for that matter, even what diamonds will move. But strong is what I would say. Also, there's a little caveat, I think, that what goes up so dramatically will also kind of correct. So we have to be a little cautious. Nothing goes up so much and not come down. So something will happen. We have to be cautious. Our industry is sensitive in pricing, but the biggest advantage we have is the volumes that we have. So therefore, it's good. But I think it's very difficult to say Where will we land in the month of August or September or December? It's very difficult to say. There are too many Trumpian theories going on, so therefore we do not know how things are going to work. One side we think there would not be war, on one side we think there will be war. So it all depends on these global things that would happen to gold. The Trump administration may also think of revaluing their gold reserves, which is $45 an ounce, even if he does $65 an ounce, which is not unprecedented, because it's been done in the past when it was 35 or 28 or so, it went to about 45. I don't see why not he would do it, but that would stoke inflation, and that will be dangerous for the United States. It is also going to impact the rest of the world. So we are in very, very turbulent times, and I think we have to be careful what we do. I think the best way is to look at India as a cocoon and work well within India. I think we will be safer than trying to follow something that we don't know about.
Great. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, and we look forward to welcoming you at IIGS Tritiya, sir.
Thank you, Samit. Thank you. All the best. We look forward to our very invigorating sessions there.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.